move one, get the microphone in the right spot, and I get another dangly bastard. So I've got my new jets in here, and the little rubber bungs, because I tried repairing the old ones. I tried re-annealing them, soaking them in oil, then I lost them, and none of it works anyhow from another one I had sitting in a different pot, luckily, because I had a few of these. And my mate was around last night, and we were talking about his carbs. I was sorting them out for him, and he was looking at mine, because I've got like 2 sets of these, or 2.5 sets, 2.75 sets, 2 and 3 of 4, and he pointed out that, can you see that? See, there's none on any of these. He was like, well, what the hell is it? And he was trying to figure it out, because there is, you can't see it, but that goes straight into there, right? And it got me thinking, Jesus, so many people might not know about this. So on a lot of bikes, they have a vacuum operated fuel tap. So you either won't have a fuel tap, or you'll have one, but if it's on, it only kind of trickles through. The G... Do I have the book? It should be in here. 104. Right. I don't know if you're going to be able to see which is top. Right, there's top. So this will be upside down. I'll have to slit it. Or I'll get you another picture. But as you can see on there, there is... No, that's the outlet. Which one is it? As you can see on that one, there is a little hose. Now that connects to that, and when the bike's running, a vacuum's drawn through that, it pulls out a little diaphragm and allows fuel through. Sounds like a great idea, and yes, it is. The VL800, so probably most of the Volusia models, the VXs probably have that system. They don't have a fuel tap on, so that they only let fuel through when your engine's running. Now I have a slight problem with that. I ran out of fuel before. Do you see where this is going? So I ran out of fuel, had to push the bike about 1/4 mile, and the VL800 is a pretty heavy bike, and we weren't on flat road. It took some doing. My mate, who was in front of me, fucked off. He didn't notice, and then when we got back to Lancaster, he turned around and went, oh, they must have gone home. But anyhow, he never checked his mirrors. Anyhow, so once I got there, I fueled up, but I couldn't start the bike to get a vacuum. There was no fuel in it at all, because, okay, admittedly, I had used a bit of engine power to get me up there when the fuel had drained through. But then you're stuck, and you go, what do I do? Thankfully, the garage had some hose. What was it? I think it was, whatever it was. They had some hose that was the right size. I stuck it on the fuel tap, sucked on it, it allowed fuel through. So it did get me going. Now obviously I don't have the standard tank on that bike. I definitely don't have the standard fuel tap, so you've got that sat open. This wasn't done correctly, and it wasn't done my way originally. My way is simple. I've done this on vacuum offtakes on the inlet valves on like the phaser. I just use these. These are, can you see? They're just end caps. If you go on eBay and you search, say, 6mm end caps, these are what come up. They're the sort of things you stick on the end of bolts, clothes horses, you know, little folding clothes horse thingies. I've got one in there. That's the sort of stuff you stick on the end so you don't stab yourself, or at least if you do, you don't get a piece of metal in your eye. It's just a bit of rubber. And all I do, stick it on like that. Voila. And now, because this had a big hose on and a bolt stuck in it, and it was just tubally clamped, I was like, that doesn't look right. I don't like that at all. So that's why that is there. Right, why people have to stop messing with carbs as well. Never never, never turn these fucking screws. You have no reason to, okay? If you want to clean them fine. But what I ask you to do is screw them in first and count your turns. Count them in half turns, quarter turns. The smaller the increment, the better, to be honest. If you count them in, you'll know how many to count them back out if you put them back in. Please don't mess with these. Everyone's done it on the phaser forum, and it's the same. I'm not joking, it's every couple of months. Every couple of months someone mentions these. And that's the people that just come to the forum. Really, they're set from factory. And when someone says about balancing, it has nothing to do with these. Stop doing it. These are set from factory. They're normally bought out a certain amount. And it's actually because of California. Because of the, what do you call it? The California air cleanliness fucking bollocks. The ones who have destroyed fun. You can't have a decent engine. If you've bought a lawnmower, there'll be a sticker on it in the UK that says something about California. That's how bad it is. So yeah, I just need, what do I need now? Some gaskets. All my float levels are done. Gaskets. I think I bench. I'll bench set them again. I think I've done a video on bench setting carbs before, so I needn't do that. You know, it's just putting a drill bit in each one. Yeah, so gaskets for there, and they can go on the bike, and it can go outside, because I need to sort this house out, because things are going to change. I know I've said that before, but I've got my head around this. I've done some maths, and things are going to get really boring for me, but I need to save some money so I can do this. And hopefully all will go well. I'm basically going back to my original business plan. See ya.